Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson with you here on the call for the Dirt Slingers Sprints for Freedom event, along with the Monday Night Series. We got 32 cars taking time here tonight. Got about 20 seconds left here in qualifying. Trevor Royer is tonight's fast qualifier. Cole Newhoffen, Tim Smith, Michael Sheridan, Britton Roxbury, Larry Moody, Craig Dunn, Billy Raleigh, Robert Satterfield, and Cody Dowdard. Going to get heat race number 1 here shortly onto the racetrack. What's up, Darren, Nate, Ted, Dustin, what's going on? Make sure you like and share the broadcast for me, please. All right, going to get heat race number 1 lined up here on the front straightaway. Likes and shares, please. That would be greatly appreciated. Like and share the broadcast. This is iRacing. It's a computer simulator. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 1 in the Black Diamond Motorsports World of Thunder Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, number 90, that is Trevor Royer. Starting in the second spot in the UDSRA Highside Raceway, number 73, that's Larry Moody. Starting third in the Country Builders BMRS, number 88, that is John Harper. Starting fourth in the KC's General Store, number 50, that is Jason Randolph. Starting fifth in the Splash and Go Graphics Unified Racing, number 29, that is Taylor Howell. Starting sixth in the 826, that is Tyler Gary. And starting seventh in the Tim's Dirt Track Simulators Howard Johnson's 331, that is Wilbur Sly. 7 cars making the call here for heat race number 1. I think we got 5 heat races. We do 5 heat races. Appreciate everybody coming to hang out with us here tonight. Monday Night Series here for the Sprints for Freedom event. Race number 1. We're going to follow it up with the Monday Night Outlaws. Race number 2 of the Sprints for Freedom special event here with the Dirt Slingers. Regular points for both series, and then the special combined points for the both races will crown a Sprints for Freedom champion. Heat race number 1 is green underway. Trevor Royer, huge jump. Larry Moody riding in the second spot. Jason Randolph in third. John Harper, Tyler Gary in the fourth and fifth spot. Taylor Howell in sixth and Wilbur Sly in seventh. Trevor Royer out front by almost a half a second over Larry Moody in that second spot. Third is Jason Randolph. Fourth, Tyler Gary. John Harper in fifth. Taylor Howell in sixth. Good battle here from third on back. Side by side there at the line between John Harper and Tyler Gary. Harper will take over the fourth spot. Taylor Howell trying to get alongside on the inside. Can't do it. A little sideways. Might have had a little bit of contact there between the 88 and the 29. 5 to go that time by. Still Trevor Royer out front, pulling away by 3/4 of a second over Larry Moody riding second. Jason Randolph in third. John Harper fourth. Taylor Howell currently in the fifth spot, but Tyler Gary had it there at the line going into turn number 1. Wilbur Sly still riding in the seventh final spot. Three laps to go that time by here in heat race number 1. Trevor Royer, Larry Moody, Jason Randolph, the front 3 cars. Still a great battle here from fourth on back. John Harper, Taylor Howell, Tyler Gary. Trevor Royer will see 2 laps to go this time here off turn number 4, headed into turn number 1. Still 3/4 of a second back to Larry Moody riding in second. Jason Randolph still in third, 2.3 seconds back. So you're going to see the white flag this time by here in heat race number 1. Trevor Royer, Larry Moody, Jason Randolph. Oh, a little bit of sideways there by John Harper. Tyler Gary pounds the outside fence as well. No caution comes out as Trevor Royer is going to come off turn number 4, and he will win heat race number 1. Larry Moody second, Jason Randolph third, Taylor Howell in fourth. Tyler Gary is going to refire. He's going to limp it home in fifth. John Harper, Wilbur Sly will finish 6th and 7th. All right, going to get heat race number 2 lined up here. Elbows up there, Ron. All right, heat race number 2 on the racetrack. Starting on the pole. Just wait for him to move a little bit. Likes and shares. Make sure you share the broadcast to any groups that you are affiliated with, please. Starting on the pole. In the Kinza Racing Sim Team, Messiah Valley Transportation. Wicked Cushion number 11, that is Cole Newhoffen. Starting on his outside in the Team SETI group holding Wicked Cushion 19 Designs number 57, that is Craig Dunn. Starting in third in the Pruitt Team.com number 112, that's Cody McCauley. Starting fourth in the Austin Design 181, that's John Alouette. Starting fifth in the Dirt Racing Network number 14, that's Jeff Peterson. And starting sixth in It says Monster Energy. Hoonigan. Number 12, that's Alex Odell. 6 cars making the call here for heat race number 2. Are the Turner boys here? I'm not 100% sure if they are or not there, Michael. Once again, this is race 1 for the Dirt Slingers with the Sprints for Freedom event. 360 sprint cars following up here with the Monday Night Outlaws. The first paid to race series with the Dirt Slingers. It's a $15 entry fee to get into the race there tonight. For race number 2, this one's free. 360 to 410 Outlaws is $15 to get in. And we are green here for heat race number 2. Good jump by Cole Newhoffen into turn number 1. Cody McCauley running second. Craig Dunn right there side by side there off turn number 2 for the second spot. John Alouette running in 4th. Jeff Peterson 5th. And Alex Odell in 6th. But Cole Newhoffen will lead heat race number 1 at the line. Craig Dunn pulling away in 2nd. Still Cody McCauley 3rd. John Alouette 4th. Jeff Peterson in 5th. Alex Odell looking to the inside. Peterson for the 5th spot. Alex Odell will take it, but Jeff Peterson looking to cross him back over at the line. Headed into turn number 1. Peterson looking on the inside. Odell on the outside. Too much momentum there on the outside. Alex Odell will take that 5th spot. Cole Newhoffen under fire from Craig Dunn. Almost a little bit of contact there off turn number 4. Cole Newhoffen will lead lap number 3 with 5 laps to go. Craig Dunn running in that 2nd spot. Cody McCauley in 3rd. John Alouette 4th. Alex Odell 5th. And Jeff Peterson in 6th. Halfway, 4 laps to go for race leader Cole Newhoffen. Craig Dunn on the outside part of the racetrack got a little bit of momentum there off turn number 2. Looking on the inside. Going to go on the outside this time in turns 3 and 4. He's going to dive back on the inside. Get alongside Cole Newhoffen. But Newhoffen's too strong there off turn number 4. 3 laps to go. Good battle for the race lead here off turn number 2. Good battle was shaping up there for the 3rd spot as well. Cole Newhoffen off turn number 4 is going to see 2 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Craig Dunn still in 2nd. Cody McCauley 3rd. John Alouette 4th. Alex Odell in 5th. And Jeff Peterson looking for the 5th spot off turn number 2. Odell's going to cross him back over, going down the back straightaway. Alex Odell on the inside. Jeff Peterson on the outside. Alex Odell will take back the 5th spot here off turn number 4. White flag in the air for Cole Newhoffen. Off turn number 2, Craig Dunn got 3 car lengths to make up, going down the back straightaway to get into the race lead. Cody McCauley and John Alouette 3rd and 4th, but Cole Newhoffen will win heat race number 2. Craig Dunn 2nd, Cody McCauley 3rd, John Alouette 4th, Alex Odell 5th, and Jeff Peterson in 6th. All right, going to get heat race number 3 onto the racetrack. All right, heat race number 3 of 5. Starting on the pole in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team Factory Kane Wicked Cushion number 00, that is Tim Smith. Starting on his outside in the Team SETI Group holding Wicked Energy Gum. Number 79, that is Billy Raleigh. Starting third in the Black Diamond Motorsports Dirt Racing Network, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. Number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting in the fourth spot in the PG Racing. Number 92, that's Peyton Grease. Starting fifth in the Wicked Energy Gum. Number 86, that's Aiden Patterson. Starting sixth in the Elbows Up Racing Dude Products, number 72, that is Jeff Stewart. And starting seventh in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team, Napa Auto Parts Wicked Cushion, number 04, that is David Heilman. Seven cars making the call here for heat race number 3, 8 laps. Wish we could have seen you out here too, Weston. All right, going green next time. 7 cars. All right, pace truck's about ready to head off. 8 laps. Heat race number 3. Green flag.
Green.
Huge jump by Tim Smith there. At the drop of the green flag, Ernie Williams, Billy Raleigh, second and third, side by side. Raleigh and Williams, a little bit of contact there off turn number 2. Going to allow Peyton Grease to close in the 4th spot. Jeff Stewart right there in 5th. Aiden Patterson in 6th, and David Heilman in 7th. Good battle here for second between Billy Raleigh and Ernie Williams. Still side by side through turns 1 and 2. Billy Raleigh on the outside, Ernie Williams on the inside. They're going to fall in line. Ernie's going to fall back to third. Peyton Grease wants the 3rd spot as Billy Raleigh takes over second. Peyton Grease going to take over 3rd from Ernie Williams. There a little bit of contact. Ernie's all the way into the inside grass going into turn number 1. Jeff Stewart's going to come away with the 3rd spot. Ernie Williams in 4th. David Heilman up to 5th. Peyton Grease falls all the way back to 6th. And Aiden Patterson in 7th. Tim Smith going to lead lap number 3. A little over a half a second over Billy Raleigh in the 2nd spot. Jeff Stewart coming away in 3rd. Ernie Williams in 4th. And David Heilman in 5th. Going to see the cross flags this time for race leader Tim Smith. Billy Raleigh in 2nd. Jeff Stewart in 3rd. Under fire by Ernie Williams for the 3rd spot. David Heilman right there as well. Down the back straightaway they go. Ernie Williams going to fall back in line. Jeff Stewart right through the middle of the racetrack, right up against the cushion there off turn number 4 to see 3 laps to go that time. David Heilman's going to dive to the inside, try for the 2 for 1. Can't make the inside line work. Ernie Williams, he's going to try to go for the extreme outside there to get up to 3rd. Jeff Stewart shuts the door going into turn number 3. White flag 2 laps to go, for race leader Tim Smith. Billy Raleigh still 2nd, but we're hanging on here at the 3rd spot battle between Jeff Stewart, Ernie Williams, David Heilman. Peyton Grease wants to get into this battle as well. David Heilman gets into the inside fence there going into turn number 3. White flag in the air. Peyton Grease is going to get by David. David's going to fall all the way back to the 6th spot. Tim Smith out front by almost a full second over Billy Raleigh in 2nd. Jeff Stewart, Ernie Williams still raging on here for the 3rd spot into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Tim Smith will win heat race number 3. Billy Raleigh 2nd. 3rd will be Ernie Williams. 4th will be Jeff Stewart. 5th will be David Heilman. Peyton Grease on his lid in 6th. And Aiden Patterson in 7th. Yeah, that was a pretty loaded heat for sure. All right, going to get heat race number 4 onto the racetrack. Michael Sheridan in the Dave Blaney Racing Sim Team, Mohawk, JBL Medical Supply, J&B Medical Supplies, Wicked Cushion, Wicked Energy Gum as well. Number 15, that's Michael Sheridan. Starting second in the Twisted Motorsports, number 55. Number 2 in the second spot in the number 55, that's Robert Satterfield. Starting third should be the Unified Racing Splash and Go Graphics number 29. That's usually Dustin Griffiths. Still plain white there. Starting fourth in the Dirt Racing Network, DSRL number 35, that's Nathan Sedlick. Starting fifth in the number 49 PMP machine, that is Jeff Herrick. Starting sixth in the Rockstar Productions number 422, that is Mike Roxbury. 6 cars making the call here for heat race number 4. What's up, Michael? How's it going, my man? What's up, Michael Hoskins? How's it going? All right, going green this time. Off turn number 4. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, sir. Well, I don't have a long weekend. I got in the wrong field. I'm off Thursday. That's about all. All right, going green, 6 laps, or 6 cars, 8 laps, excuse me. Michael Sheridan on the gas, green flag.
Green.
Robert Satterfield going to pull away in the second spot. Dustin Griffiths in that plain white number 29 in third. Nathan Sedlick and Jeff Herrick side by side for the 4 spot down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Herrick on the inside, Sedlick on the outside. Jeff Herrick, a little bit of sideways there off turn number 4. It's going to allow Nathan Sedlick to battle on the outside. Herrick's going to try to get in front of him one more time. Little bit of contact. Nathan Sedlick goes for a wild ride here down the back straightaway over the inside fence. No caution. Nathan Sedlick is all finished. A little bit of contact between him and Jeff Herrick there down the back straightaway off turn number 2. Michael Sheridan out front. Dustin Griffith still riding second. Robert Satterfield third. Jeff Herrick fourth. And Mike Roxbury in fifth. Cross flags in the air next time. 5 laps to go that time by. Here in heat race number 4, Michael Sheridan out front. Dustin Griffiths in second. Robert Satterfield still in third. Sheridan out by about 6 car lengths over Dustin Griffiths as the cross flags in the air. Robert Satterfield trying to get up to Dustin Griffiths. Griffiths all the way extreme outside over the cushion there. Satterfield are still riding in third. Jeff Herrick fourth. Mike Roxbury way off the pace here. About to go a lap down in fifth. 3 laps to go that time for race leader Michael Sheridan. Dustin Griffith's going to bypass the lap car of Mike Roxbury. Robert Satterfield's next in line, riding in third. Jeff Herrick in fourth. 2 laps to go. This time off turn number 4 for the race leader, Michael Sheridan. Robert Satterfield in second. Dustin Griffith's got the outside wall. Falls back to third. Allow Robert Satterfield to go by. White flag in the air here for Michael Sheridan. Robert Satterfield still riding second. Dustin Griffiths third. Lap car of Mike Roxbury right in the middle of both of those guys. Michael Sheridan down the back straightaway, out by 1.7 seconds over Robert Satterfield. Michael Sheridan will win heat race number 4. Dustin Griffiths in second. Robert Satterfield looks like he runs out of fuel at the line. Dustin Griffiths second, Robert Satterfield third, Jeff Herrick fourth, and Mike Roxbury in fifth. That's okay there, Michael. I don't mind. All right, heat race number 5, getting on through the racetrack. All right, starting on the pole here in heat race number 5 in the Casey Can Racing Sim Team Valvoline Wicked Cushion number 421. That is Brett Roxbury. Starting on his outside in the Unified Racing number 03, that is Cody Dowdard. Starting third in the Raven Graphics, number 8, that's Doyle Arantz. Starting fourth in the Tim's Dirt Track Simulators iRacing Super Clean number 131, that's Tim Nichols. Starting fifth in the UDSRA High Side Racer number 56, that's David Flick. And starting in the 6th spot in the Ollie's Bargain Outlet number 67, that is Brandon Igo. 6 cars making the call here for heat race number 5. 8 laps. Where's everybody tuning in here from tonight? Let me see some cities and states. That'd be awesome to see where everybody is tuning in from. Broadcasting live from my basement here in the western suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. Was out at the dirt track at Route 66 Saturday night. Did a couple of videos. Sat out there from about 6:15. Hot lap started at 7, and the last A main ended about 1:30 in the morning. Got home about 2:30, woke up at 9 o'clock, came right back out to Chicagoland Speedway, sat through the major monsoon rain delay yesterday at Chicagoland Speedway for the NASCAR race, and got home about 8:30. So it's been a long, long, long weekend. Libby, Montana, Newberry, Pennsylvania, awesome. Green flag in the air. Metropolis, Illinois. Yeah, Kevin, you told me that before. All right, heat race number 5 on the racetrack. Going green here, actually. Britton Roxbury out front, pulling away already over Cody Dowdard. Doyle Arantz looking to the inside of Tim Nichols for the 3rd spot off turn number 4. Tim's going to come to the left, going to pound into Doyle. Doyle's going to go for a little bit of a ride there. Saw Tim come off turn number 4, turn straight to the left, get into Doyle. Doyle got into the inside fence. Britton Roxbury pulling away by almost a full second over Cody Dowdard and Tim Nichols off turn number 4. David Flick riding 4th, Brandon Igo in 5th. Britton Roxbury pulling away, almost getting up to a full second over Cody Dowdard. David Flick looking to the inside of Tim Nichols for the 3rd spot. Can't do it that time off turn number 4. Tim Nichols going to keep the 3rd spot. He wants the 2nd spot in turns 1 and 2. Cody Dowdard going to prevail on the outside. Tim Nichols still riding 3rd. David Flick 4th, and Brandon Igo in 5th. Britton Roxbury at the line. Going to see the cross flags that time by. 4 laps to go. Cody Dowdard, Tim Nichols, David Flick right here. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. 1.2 seconds back from 1st to 2nd. 3 laps to go this time by for race leader Britton Roxbury. Cody Dowdard, Tim Nichols, David Flick still riding 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Brandon Igo back here in 5th. Britton Roxbury off turn number 4. We'll see 2 laps to go. Battle raging on here for the 2nd spot. Cody Dowdard, Tim Nichols, and David Flick. All 3 guys went in to turn number 1 running a different line, and all came out running the same line. David Flick throws the slide job here in 3 and 4 for the 3rd spot. I believe Tim Nichols is out of fuel. He will take it to pit road. Tim Nichols out of fuel, running in the third spot. Braden Roxbury down the back straightaway with 1 lap to go. Cody Dowdard second, David Flick third, and Brandon Igo in fourth. Braden Roxbury will win heat race number 5. Cody Dowdard second, David Flick third, and Brandon Igo in fourth. Got a lot of here. Texas, Cape Cod, Cincinnati, Ohio. Blow in from Wisconsin. Okay. And Des Moines, Iowa. Appreciate y'all being here, hanging out. All right, C-Main coming on to the racetrack. We are going to go 10 laps looking for the top 4 drivers. Like the broadcast, please share the broadcast to any groups you're affiliated with. Scheduled to have 12. It looks like we're going to only have 10. Going for 4 spots to get to the rear of the B main. Starting on the pole in the 422, that is Mike Roxbury. Starting second in the 131, that's Tim Nichols. Starting third in the 88 is John Harper. Starting fourth in the 14, that's Jeff Peterson. Starting fifth in the 86, that's Aiden Patterson. Starting sixth in the 35, that's Nathan Sedlick. Starting seventh in the 8 is Doyle Lawrence. Starting eighth in the 331, that is Wilbur Sly. Starting ninth in the 631, that is Jason Williams. And starting 10th in the 92, that's Peyton Grease. 10 cars, 10 laps, top 4 to the rear of the B main. Matthews, North Carolina. All right, Dustin. Appreciate y'all commenting there. That's cool. Always like to see where everybody's tuning in from. All right, going to go green next time. C-Main on the racetrack. 10 cars, 10 laps, 4 to the rear of the B. Mike Roxbury, Tim Nichols, row 1. John Harper, Jeff Peterson, row 2. Aiden Patterson, Nathan Sedlick, row 3. Doyle Lawrence, Wilbur Sly, row 4. And Jason Williams and Peyton Grease, row 5. Green flag in the air.
Green flag, green flag.
Huge jump by Mike Roxbury. John Harper in the second spot. Tim Nichols riding third. Aiden Patterson in fourth. Doyle Lawrence in fifth. Jeff Peterson back here in sixth. Nathan Sedlick seventh. And Peyton Grease eighth. Jason Williams ninth. And Wilbur Sly in 10th. John Harper going to take the lead at the line going into turn number 1. Mike Roxbury looking to battle back on the inside. Can't do it that time off turn number 2. Tim Nichols right there. A little bit of contact between Roxbury and Nichols off turn number 2, going into turn number 3. Aiden Patterson right there in the 4th spot. Doyle Lawrence all sorts of out of shape back there. Jeff Peterson's going to go by in the 7th spot, but John Harper out front. Tim Nichols second. Mike Roxbury in third. Caution on the racetrack. Doyle Lawrence and Wilbur Sly go around here off turn number 2. Both cars going backwards. I know Doyle was all sorts out of shape. Jason Williams came up into Doyle, got into Doyle Lawrence. Jason Williams spun him around. Wilbur Sly got collected there off turn number 2. going to bring out tonight's first caution. John Harper, Tim Nichols, Mike Roxbury, Aiden Patterson, the front four, Nathan Selleck, Peyton Grease, Jeff Peterson, Jason Williams. The 8 cars running on the racetrack. Oshawa, Ontario. Is that how you say it there, Gordon? Oshawa. I think you did jinx it there, Weston. What's up, Jason? How's it going, my man? Going to have 4 laps to go here in tonight's C-Main. Remember, as soon as we finish up here, we're going to get race number 2 of the Sprints for Freedom event, the Monday Night Outlaws, the 410 series. Sprints for Freedom event going on here tonight. Special at 3rd annual Sprints for Freedom event here with the Dirt Slingers. Is there any racing tomorrow? Not here with us. Not on the Dirt Racing Network. I'm sure there's other leagues going on tomorrow night, but we only cover on Mondays and Thursdays now. All right, pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. We're going to have 4 laps to go here in tonight's C-Main. John Harper, Tim Nichols, Mike Roxbury, Aiden Patterson, the front 4 that will advance. Sedlick, Grease, Peterson, Williams looking to get up in those top 4 spots. Green flag in the air.
Green flag.
4 laps to go. John Harper pulling away from Tim Nichols, up by 6 car lengths now. Tim Nichols second. Mike Roxbury and Aiden Patterson get together. They're going to go 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. Patterson, Sedlick, Grease, Roxbury right there as well. Great battle in here for the 3rd spot, 4th spot, 5th spot, 6th spot. Jeff Peterson trying to get into this battle in 7th. Roxbury, Grease get together. Peterson's going to go by. Caution's going to come out. Caution on the racetrack. Mike Roxbury going to have to go back and see that one more time. Peyton Grease got into the back of Roxbury. Roxbury turned Patterson and Grease into the fence. Caution comes out. Harper, Nichols, Sedlick, Roxbury, Peterson, Williams, the 6 cars, running on the racetrack. See what race control is going to call on that one. Hard race in here. Peyton Grease bounced off the wall there going into turn 1 right before he got into Mike Roxbury. Cleveland, Ohio. All right, John. Appreciate you coming to hang out here. NSYNC Rock. Yes, sir. John Harper is going to win tonight's C-Main. Tim Nichols, Nathan Sedlick, and Mike Roxbury will be the 4 that advance. Jeff Peterson, Jason Williams, Aiden Patterson, and Peyton Grease, the 4 that will go home. Gonna get these guys across the line. We're gonna get tonight's B main lined up. All right. B main getting onto the racetrack here. All right, starting on the pole here in the 29 is Taylor Howell. Starting second in the 181, that is John Alouette. Starting third in the 72, that's Jeff Stewart. Starting fourth in the 49, that's Jeff Herrick. Starting fifth in the 67, that is Brandon Igo. Starting sixth in the 826, that's Tyler Gary. Seventh in the 12, that is Alex Odell. Starting eighth in the 04, that is David Heilman. Starting ninth in the 88, that's John Harper. Starting 10th in the 131, that's Tim Nichols. Starting 11th to 35, that is Nathan Sedlick. And starting 12th in the 422, that's Mike Roxbury. Taking 5 cars, the top 5 will go to the rear of the A main. 12 laps. All right, going green this next time. Taylor Howell, John Alouette on the front row. Jeff Stewart, Jeff Herrick, row 2. Brandon Igo, Tyler Gary, row 3. Alex Odell, David Howman, row 4. Tim Nichols, John Harper, row 5. And Nathan Sedlick, Mike Roxbury, row 6. Green flag.
Green flag. Green flag.
Good, huge jump by Taylor Howell going into turn number 1. John Alouette, Jeff Stewart battling hard here for the second spot. Jeff Herrick in third. David Heilman up to the fifth spot. Jeff Stewart, John Alouette. Jeff Stewart will take over the second spot here off turn number 4. John Alouette is going to take it back as they go into turn number 1. Jeff Stewart falls back to third. Jeff Herrick in fourth. David Heilman in fifth. Tyler Gary 6th, Alex Odell 7th, John Harper 8th, Tim Nichols 9th, and Nathan Sedlick in 10th. Looking for the top 5 as we're 3 wide here off turn number 4. Heilman, Stewart, Alouette, Herrick. David Heilman already up to the second spot, but John Alouette wants it back.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution on the racetrack. Nathan Sedlick is on his side here in turn number 2. Sedlick went into turns 1 and 2. Looks like a little bit of contact just dead ahead of him. Gonna have to rewind it just a quick second. I think it was something with Tim Nichols. Alex Odell was, I think, involved. Tim Nichols slid up into Alex Odell. Both of them went to the side and got into Nathan Sedlick. Sedlick went around Alex Odell. Nathan Sedlick will be done for the evening. Taylor Howell, David Heilman, John Alouette, Jeff Herrick, Jeff Stewart, the front 5, Tyler Gary, John Harper, Mike Roxbury, Brandon Igo, and Tim Nichols. The 10 cars still running on the racetrack. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers Monday night series, part of the Sprints for Freedom event here. 2 races. Going to get race number 2 set up as soon as we finish this. That will be the Dirt Slingers Monday Outlaw Series. Regular season points on the line, also the special event points. And we will crown a Sprints for Freedom champion after we are done with race number 2. Gonna have about 6 laps to go when these guys take the green flag. All right, going green this time. 6 laps to go. Howell, Heilman, Alouette, Stewart, Herrick, the front 5 that will transfer. Harley, New Carlisle, Ohio. Well, thank you for tuning in. Green flag back in the air. Good jump by Taylor Howell. David Heilman looking on the inside through turns 1 and 2. Really got all sorts out of shape there. John Alouette running in the 3rd spot. Jeff Stewart 4th. Jeff Herrick in 5th. John Harper trying to get alongside Herrick. So is Tyler Gary. Can't do it that time off turn number 4, but David Heilman will take over the lead at the line going into turn number 1. Taylor Howell running in the 2nd spot. John Alouette in 3rd. Jeff Stewart, Jeff Herrick 4th and 5th. Jeff Stewart looking on the inside of John Alouette. He will take over the 3rd spot. Jeff Stewart up to 3rd. John Alouette in 4th. John Harper trying to get into this 5th and final transfer spot. 3 wide here off turn number 2. Harper, Alouette, and Herrick. John Alouette's going to fall back to 6 as John Harper and Jeff Herrick battling for the 5th and final transfer spot. Contact between Herrick and Alouette. Everybody continues on. It's going to allow Tyler Gary to get into that 5th and final transfer position. Mike Roxbury is going to get it up into 6th. Jeff Herrick and John Alouette fall back to 7th and 8th. But David Heilman at the line with 2 laps to go. Taylor Howell in 2nd. John Harper in 3rd. Jeff Stewart 4th. And Tyler Gary in 5th. Good racing here from about 3rd on back. Battling for the final transfer spot as David Heilman will see the white flag that time by. Taylor Howell still 2nd. John Harper 3rd. Jeff Stewart 4th. Tyler Gary in 5th. But Jeff Herrick's going to try the slide job. Can't do it there through turns 1 and 2. Tyler Gary gets into the back of Jeff Stewart. David Heilman will come off turn number 4. He will win. Out by almost 4 seconds over Taylor Howell, John Harper, Jeff Stewart, and Tyler Gary will finish in the 5th and final transfer spot. Jeff Herrick, Mike Roxbury, Tim Nichols, John Alouette, Brandon Eigel, and Alex Odell taking it to the trailer. All right, going to get tonight's trophy dash onto the racetrack. Looks like we got Larry Moody, Craig Dunn, Britton Roxbury, Michael Sheridan, Cole Newhoffen, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, Billy Raleigh, Cody Dowdard, and Dustin Griffiths. 10 cars. Gonna get them all lined up here. Craig Dunn and Larry Moody on the front row. Britton Roxbury, Michael Sheridan, Tim Smith, Cole Newhoffen, Trevor Royer, Billy Raleigh, Dustin Griffiths, Cody Dowdard, green flag, going 8 laps. This will set the front 5 rows in tonight's A main. Craig Dunn out to the early lead. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith battling here for the 2nd spot. Larry Moody right there in 4th. Trevor Royer up to 5th. Cole Newhoffen, Michael Sheridan, Dustin Griffiths battling here in the back of the pack as well. 6th, 7th, and 8th on your screen. Great battle in here. 3 wide there off turn number 2. Dustin Griffiths to the inside of Michael Sheridan off turn number 4. Cole Newhoffen is trying to thread right through the middle. Great battle in here from about 7th on back as Michael Sheridan puts it in the outside fence. Rights himself, keeps on going in the right direction. But Craig Dunn out front. Tim Smith in 2nd. Britton Roxbury in 3rd. Trevor Royer 4th. Dustin Griffiths in 5th. Cole Newhoffen 6th. Larry Moody 7th. Oh, Dustin Griffiths puts in the outside fence. Caution on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Dustin Griffiths pounded the outside fence. Little high there off turn number 2. Pounds the outside fence. Gets into Cole Newhoffen, who got into Billy Raleigh, who put in the inside fence. Looks like Cody Dowdard's done. Billy Raleigh's done. Dustin Griffiths, I believe he drove away. Tim Smith is out front. Britton Roxbury in second. Craig Dunn third. Trevor Royer fourth. Race control is going to get this one reshuffled. Craig Dunn is going to assume the race lead. Tim Smith second. Britton Roxbury in third. Trevor Royer fourth. And Larry Moody fifth. Going green this time. 3 down, 5 to go. Gonna run out of time, I believe, because the timer is closing in on a minute. All right, going green this time off turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Craig Dunn on the gas. Tim Smith, Britton Roxbury into turn number 1. Trevor Royer running in the 4th spot. Larry Moody in 5th. Tim Smith trying to get alongside Craig Dunn as they go into turns 3 and 4. Craig Dunn off turn number 4 is going to see the white flag this time by from race control because the timer is going to run out. White flag in the air. Craig Dunn out front. Tim Smith trying to get a good run there off the cushion, but Britton Roxbury is going to battle on the inside. Through turns 3 and 4. Craig Dunn off turn number 4. He will win tonight's Trophy Dash. Britton Roxbury full finish second. Tim Smith in third. Trevor Royer fourth and Michael Sheridan fifth. 6th will be Cole Newhoffen. 7th will be Dustin Griffiths. That is going to do it. We're going to get tonight's A-Main lined up, ready to roll. 20 cars, going 30 green flag laps. Did not want to do that. Excuse me. Sorry. Operator error here. Sorry. All right, things happen here at the Dirt Slingers. They're going to take the guy racing green flag, get the field rearranged from 1st through 10th, since we had 10 guys. So 1st through 10th. Once they do that, we will cut them loose. I'm going to give you from 11th on back. Starting 11th will be the number 50 of Jason Randolph. Starting 12th, the 112 of Cody McCauley. Starting 13th to 91 of Ernie Williams. Starting 14th to 55 of Robert Satterfield. 15th will be the 56 of David Flick. 16th to 04 of David Howman. 17th to 89 of Taylor Howell, the 29, excuse me. Starting 18th in the 88 of John Harper. Starting 19th to 72 of Jeff Stewart. And starting 20th, the 826 of Tyler Gary. Gonna take the green flag. Race control will rearrange those first 5 rows. And we're going to cut them loose for 30 green flag laps.
Green, green, green.
New server is going to come up in about 13 minutes, so we got to hurry up here. All right, Craig Dunn, Britton Roxbury, row 1. Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, row 2. Michael Sheridan, Larry Moody, row 3. Cole Newhoffen, Dustin Griffiths, row 4. And Billy Raleigh and Cody Dowdard, row 5. Going green here, 30 green flag laps. Race number 1 of the Sprints for Freedom event here with the Dirt Slingers, the Monday night series. Green flag in the air, going to lap 31. Craig Dunn got Tim Smith looking on the inside. Britton Roxbury trying to get alongside him on the outside. Casey Kane Racing Sim Team teammates down the back straightaway, drag racing into turns 3 and 4. Running second and third here. Michael Sheridan running fourth. We got a big gaggle of cars here from about 5th on back. Trevor Royer, Cole Newhoffen, Larry Moody, but battle for the race lead is shaping up. Craig Dunn, Tim Smith, Britton Roxbury. Tim Smith looking on the inside, gets a little bit of contact there going into turns 3 and 4. Craig Dunn got company. Britton Roxbury on the outside. Tim Smith trying to thread it right through the middle. Roxbury on the outside, Craig Dunn on the inside. Britton Roxbury is just going to power right on by. He's going to take the race lead, going to pull away by 6 car lengths. Craig Dunn second. Tim Smith looking on the inside. Tim Smith looking on the outside of Craig Dunn for the second spot. Big time wreck here off turn number 4. Michael Sheridan, Cody Dowdard, Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams. We're going to go back and watch this one. Larry Moody got into Michael Sheridan, pounds the inside fence. Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams. Big time wreck here off turn number 4 with 4 of the top contenders, 4 cars that were in the, 3 cars at least were in the trophy dash. Big time wreck there off turn number 4. Britton Roxbury, Craig Dunn, Tim Smith, Larry Moody, Trevor Royer, the front 5, Billy Raleigh, David Heilman from tonight's B main, Jason Randolph, Dustin Griffiths, and Cody McCauley. All right, going green next time. Going to lap number 34, I believe. Waiting for race control. Craig Dunn is your hero, Weston? All right. 18 cars still running on the racetrack. Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams taking it to the trailer. Going to get ready for race number 2. Going green this time, going to 34. Pace truck's off, green flag. Britton Roxbury, huge jump. Tim Smith looking on the inside of Craig Dunn for a second. Trevor Royer right there as well. Through turns 1 and 2, Tim Smith's going to take over the second spot. Craig Dunn's going to fall back to third. Trevor Royer wants third. Dustin Griffiths up to the top 5. Billy Raleigh, David Heilman right there as well off turn number 4. Trevor Royer is going to have it at the line. Craig Dunn battling back on the outside. Dustin Griffiths right there as well. They're 3 wide. Jason Randolph David Heilman, Billy Raleigh.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution on the racetrack. Cody Dowdard is around here in turn number 2. Go back and see what happened to Cody. Going into turn number 1. Little hot got into David Flick. Flipped it around. Couldn't save it. Got enough 90 degrees to bring out the caution flag. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, Craig Dunn, Dustin Griffiths, David Heilman, Billy Raleigh, Jason Randolph, Cody McCauley, and Taylor Howell. Going to lap 37. All right, going to go green next time by. Lights are about to go off on the pace truck. Going to lap number 37. All right, going green. Here we go. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, Craig Dunn, Dustin Griffiths, the front 5. David Heilman currently running in the 6th spot, coming from tonight's B main. Started 16th on the field, up to 6th. Green flag back in the air.
Green, green.
Tim Smith looking on the inside of his teammate. Britton Roxbury just way too strong on the outside for the time being. Trevor Royer running 3rd. Dustin Griffiths in 4th. Craig Dunn back to 5th. David Heilman still 6th. Billy Raleigh, Jason Randolph, Cody McCauley, and Taylor Howell rounding out the top 10. Britton Roxbury into turn number 1. Dives to the inside this time. Tim Smith following right in his tire track. So is Trevor Royer, Dustin Griffiths, and Craig Dunn. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith off turn number 4. Going to do a little bit of an onboard with Tim Smith here. See what he sees out down the back straightaway, headed into turn number 3. Really pedaling the car here through turns 3 and 4. Gets up to Britton Roxbury. Can't get up to him close enough. Over those bumps there off turn number 4. Down the back straightaway 2. Over those bumps. Through turns 1 and 2 as Britton Roxbury goes to the outside. Tim Smith on the inside. Great vantage point here. You're seeing exactly what Tim is seeing. Over those bumps into turn number 1 they go. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer running 3rd. Dustin Griffiths 4th. Craig Dunn still in 5th, but David Heilman looking on the outside for the 5th spot. Can't get alongside of him going into turns 3 and 4. David Heilman trying to get alongside Craig Dunn here off turn number 4. Still side by side here for the 5th spot into turn number 1. David Heilman is going to just drive right on by on the outside. Craig Dunn's going to fall back to 6th. Billy Raleigh 7th. Jason Randolph 8th. Taylor Howell in 9th. And Cody McCauley in 10th. Something happened. Dustin Griffiths, I believe he lost connection. He's going to fall all the way back to the 18th spot. He was running in the top 5. Britton Roxbury out by 1.1 seconds over his teammate Tim Smith. Trevor Royer still running in the third spot. David Howman up to fourth, and Craig Dunn in fifth. Tim Smith got it under a second this time as the caution flag will come out. Cody McCauley around off turn number 2. Go back and see what happened to Cody. Tyler Gary pounding the outside fence going into turn number 1. So is Cody McCauley. Got the wall just enough to turn him around. Cars were coming, so that's going to bring out a caution. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, David Heilman, Craig Dunn, the front 5. Billy Raleigh, Jason Randolph, Taylor Howell, Tyler Gary, and Larry Moody rounding out the top 10. Going to lap number 40 from race control. All right, going green next time. Going to lap number 40. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, David Howman, Craig Dunn, the front 5. Pace truck's off. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Good jump by Britton Roxbury, but Tim Smith's hanging right with him. He's going to dive to the inside here into turn number 1. Roxbury too strong on the outside. Trevor Royer on the outside as well. So is race 4th place car David Howman. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, both on the bottom side. Trevor Royer, David Howman go to the extreme outside. Craig Dunn right there in 5th. David Howman wants the 3rd spot going into turn number 1. Trevor Royer on the bottom side. David Howman puts it in the outside fence there through turns 1 and 2. It's going to allow Craig Dunn to close in. Battle for the 5th, 4th spot shaping up. Craig Dunn looking on the inside of David Howman here through turns 3 and 4. Still side by side, but David Howman will take the 4th spot as the battle for the race lead heats up. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith on the bottom side going off turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Tim Smith right there with Britton Roxbury off turn number 4. Trevor Royer under a second back from this battle for the race lead. David Howman 1.1 seconds back. 3 car lengths going into turns 3 and 4 to make up the race lead off turn number 4. Good battle here shaping up for the 3rd spot as well. Trevor Royer, David Howman, Craig Dunn in the 5th spot. Trevor really closed in to this lead duo off turn number 2. David Howman's going to throw the slide job here in 3 and 4. Trevor Royer will cross him back over off turn number 4. They're side by side here at the line. Trevor will take it into turn number 1. Good battle here for the race lead shaping up as well, but Britton's just too strong on the outside. So is David Heilman. Heilman will take over the 3rd spot. Trevor's going to try to battle on back on the inside for the third spot off turn number 4, but David Hyman will take it. He wants the second spot. KKR team 1, 2, and 3. David Heilman's car is really coming to life here in the closing laps. Britton Roxbury puts it into the outside fence going into turn number 3. It's going to allow David Heilman to take over the race lead. Tim Smith, 10 laps to go. Tim Smith second. Britton Roxbury in third. Trevor Royer dives to the inside through turns 1 and 2. Trevor Royer will take over the third spot as Britton Roxbury is going to fall at least to the third spot, if not fourth. David Heilman prevailing, pulling away by almost quarter of a second over Tim Smith. Trevor Royer dives to the inside. Can't do anything with him that time off turn number 4. Britton Roxbury, turn number 2, Britton Roxbury will take over that third spot. Tim Smith, David Heilman out front. KKR Sim Team drivers 1, 2, and 3. Tim Smith all over. Heilman dives to the inside. Tim Smith can't hold on as David's way too strong on the outside. It's going to allow Britton to close in. Trevor Royer right there as well. Great battle here at the front of the field. Britton Roxbury, Trevor Royer are going to both bypass Tim Smith for that second, third, and Tim's going to fall back to fourth as Trevor puts in the outside fence, and Tim's going to battle back on the inside. Tim Smith back into the second spot. Britton runs it back here at down the back straightaway, headed into turn number 3. Great battle in here, second, third, and fourth is David Heilman pulling away by 0.6 of a second here off turn number 4 with 6 laps to go. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, second, third, and fourth here on your screen. Still David Heilman out front. 5 laps to go this time off turn number 4. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, Billy Raleigh cracking the top 5. Tim Smith under fire from Trevor Royer for the third spot. Caution on the racetrack. I believe Cody Dowdard was around. Jeff Stewart all out of shape. Cody McCauley, Cody Dowdard. Not sure how that brought out a caution. Oh, Robert Satterfield got it sideways, brought out the caution there. Gives everybody a chance to catch their breath here for a little bit. Long green flag run. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Trevor Royer, Billy Raleigh, Craig Dunn, Larry Moody, Taylor Howell, Jason Ranoff, and John Harper. Going to lap 43. All right, going to go green next time by. Going to have 4 laps to go. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Race number 1 of 2 here with the Dirt Slingers. Sprints for Freedom event. Gonna have 5 laps to go. Should be 4 laps to go. Going to lap 43. Completed lap number 39, so it'll be 4 laps to go. Green flag in the air. Back racing. David Heilman out front. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith. Trevor Royer dives to the inside, pedal in the car. Tim Smith puts in the outside fence. Britton Roxbury puts in the outside fence. Trevor Royer, Britton Roxbury get together. Roxbury gets into the inside fence. No caution comes out. No caution. We are still racing here. David Heilman off turn number 4. Trevor Royer second. Billy Rowley up to third. Craig Dunn in fourth. Larry Moody 5th, Taylor Howell 6th, Tim Smith falling all the way back to at least 7th for the time being as Jason Randolph's going to go by. Tim Smith falls back to 8th. David Heilman off turn number 4. 3 laps to go that time by. 2 laps to go, excuse me. 2 laps to go for race leader David Heilman, Trevor Royer, Billy Rowley, Larry Moody, and Taylor Howell. Turn number 4, white flag in the air for David Heilman, out by 1.1 seconds over Trevor Royer and Billy Rowley.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution on the racetrack. We will race it out here. David Heilman still out front. Trevor Royer, Billy Rowley, Larry Moody. But off turn number 4, David Heilman will win the Monday Night Series here with the Dirt Slingers. Trevor Royer second, Larry Moody third, and Billy Rowley fourth. Tim Smith battles back to get 5th. 6, Taylor Howell, Craig Dunn, Jeff Stewart, Robert Satterfield, and David Flick. Great racing at the front of the field. Front 3 cars here. Gonna get these guys into the channel. Quick words. We get race number 2 racked up. Trevor and Larry. All right, Larry Moody, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, buddy. Good run for you. Kind of a little bit of the beneficiary of that little bit of tangle up at the front of the field. Got you into the podium. Just talk about the night overall.
Well, I mean, I took out Mike Sheridan. I didn't mean to, so I owe him an apology. But it was good to go from the back to third, so I don't care who crashed in front of me. I'll take it.
Just talk about how the track changed, especially here at USA. Those bumps become pretty insane. Just talk about how the track was overall.
Well, I went from running the first heat race, so it had some grip to not run it again until the dash, and the track was real slick, so I wasn't ready for that. So, I made some adjustments. The bumps are always bad here, no matter what. So, we made it through and had a good finish.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we get you ready for race number 2?
I just thank you guys for putting it on and doing the announcing, and Roger for hosting it. So, other than that, my teammates at UDSRA, and we'll take a third.
All right, man. Congrats, and hopefully we'll talk to you again after race number 2.
Thank you.
That is third place, Larry Moody. You can get Trevor here in the channel. Trevor Royer, got a copy.
Yep, I got you, Mike.
All right, man. Kind of hung around there in the top 5 all night. Kind of tried to get up to those front 3 cars, but a little bit of tangle between them 2 got you in the second. Just talk about the night overall.
Oh, yeah, I qualified on the pole, which always troubles me because when I qualify good, I'm always worried that I'm not going to be that good in the feature because that's been happening to me lately. But when the feature started, I was right there with them. They weren't getting away from me, so I figured I had a legit shot. And then the one restart, I seen Heilman was behind me. I was like, okay, so it's me versus all the KKR guys.
We're not going green.
And then, I was doing everything I could to run them down. I was trying top and bottom. Both lines seemed to be fast. Track was awesome. And I'm not sure exactly what happened. I was running the bottom and got slammed on the side by Britton. I don't know if he got loose on the cushion or what. But then after I got by him, I was just focused forward and trying to catch Heilman, but wasn't quite able to do it.
Just talk about how the track was, especially with the track prep, and then how the bumps were, especially there at the end. As soon as the more the track wears out, the bumps come in.
Oh yeah, the bumps are. I mean, I've come to just expect the bumps, especially coming out of 4. There's one that's there when the track's fresh, so you kind of just know the bumps are going to be there, and just keep that in your mind, and do your best to not let them get your car in an awkward position going into the corner.
All right, buddy. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Oh yeah, I just want to thank my team, Black Diamond Motorsports, Ultimate Dirt TV, Brett's broadcasting. Then just everybody watching. I hope everybody had a good time and they enjoyed the show.
All right, man. Congrats on second, and hopefully talk to you soon.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
That is second place. Trevor Royer, gonna get David here in the channel. David Hellman got a copy.
10-4.
All right, man. Come from the B. Kind of won the B. Worked your way through the field. Got a little breaks from cautions, and kind of restarted 5th, I think it was, in that last restart. Got up to the race lead. Just talk about the night overall.
Yeah, I felt so slow in the middle of the race. I thought I overfueled the car, so I had to run the top, or I was running the top, just to try to burn some little fuel off. And it turned out that last kind of caution kind of saved me a lap. And then I was able to kind of run the bottom 2 at the end. Once I saw like Britton hit the wall, I thought for a second me, him, and Tim were going to get top 3, but yeah, fun race.
Just talk about the way the track was, especially. It seemed like it came to you there at the end. It seemed like you when you were running about 4th, and it seemed like the track came to you running the outside and just kind of powered right by everybody, especially to take the race lead.
Yeah, like I said, I thought I was slow in the middle of the race, and it wasn't that the top was slow. I just wasn't running it good at all. But yeah, I guess bottom kind of went away there, and guys were kind of a little late to move up top, and then I was able to squeak by them all. And I know Britton did the thing. He just got on the wall, and I was lucky enough to be going to the bottom that lap, so I was able to kind of easily get the lead from him.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you get ready for race number 2?
Yeah, I don't know where I'll be in points, and I'll probably miss heat points again, but it's the KKR Sim Team, Nap Auto Parts, Big Energy Gum, and Luke Fishing, and Dirt Racing Network putting on.
All right, man. Congrats, and hopefully we talk to you for race number 2.
10-4.
That is race winner David Heilman. Going to shut this one down. Get ready for race number 2 for the Sprint for Freedom event with the Dirt Slingers, the Monday Outlaw Series coming up. 410 sprint cars here from the USA International Speedway. So I'm going to shut it down. Give us about 10 minutes or so, and we will re-rack it and be back with you. So until then, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back shortly.